We want to start with a very bad-looking crash in Mesa involving a car with some people trapped.
Bruce is live over the scene. We're understanding that there's a little kid who might be involved in this as well.
Yeah, we have an update. Let me give you a shot real quick. They just tore the roof off of this car, peeled it back. The Mesa Fire Department, you see them there with two victims that were trapped in the car. So at this point, they look okay. We heard they were in stable condition. They cover them up with the blankets. I think we have Forrest Smith with the Mesa Fire Department on the phone with us, the Public Information Office. Officer Forrest, you with us, buddy?
Hey, good morning. Yes, I am. I hear you loud and clear.
Okay, hey, tell us what you got going on down there, Forrest, on the ground.
Okay, what we have is we have a couple of our crews here. As you can see, we've got a ladder company out here. What our ladder companies are responsible for is managing what we call extrication. That's mainly when we have people who are trapped in a vehicle. They have the tools and the equipment to be able to cut these folks out. During that time, we also have a treatment sector set up where it allows us to be able to transfer these patients over to be assessed. As you see looking down, your viewers will notice that those folks are moving. What we found is these people, there are two adults in the vehicle in their early 40s. They also had a 3-year-old child. Everybody was in either, the child was in a car seat, and both these adults were wearing their seatbelts. So this turned out to be a nice situation, the fact that everybody was restrained.
Yeah, it looks like they're pulling that one person out. Look, they're getting out under their own power pretty much as far as being able to crawl a little bit. That's great news for us.
Oh, it's excellent news here. And with that said, our number one situation thing here is to make sure that we have everybody safe, as you saw with the blankets and such. That's to protect those folks from having glass fall on them. And as you see, the ladder company, they're using the jaws and the shears, they're able to cut this roof off, which gives them better access. And again, making sure that we have everybody in a place where they don't have glass or debris hitting them is one concern. And of course, making sure that there's no life-threatening injuries. And as you can see, we are not dealing with any of those here in this situation.
Well, that's awesome. I always say rollovers, if you have your seatbelt on, are the safest accidents to get in. My question to you is, what kind of bedside manner do the firefighters have when they've got these people trapped and they know it's going to take 15, 20 minutes to get them out of a car for us?
Well, you know, in these situations is, what we do is we fall back to our training here, and we know that if we take our time, take a big 360 view of what we're dealing with, again, safety is the number one issue here. We make sure that our crews are safe. We make sure that we have all bystanders in a safe position. And again, going back and looking at this, if we know that these folks, especially if it's not life-threatening, that we're able to get to them, there's a lot of calm resolve that goes into this. Now, even in life-threatening situations, we have to step back and make sure that we fall back on our training. And we know that these crews have just hundreds and hundreds of hours of training when it comes to these extrications. So with that and with some patience, and at the same time still allowing us to treat, in some cases, while the person in the car, we know that these firefighters, based on that training and based on just the skill that comes with it and the trust of their equipment, they're typically able to get in and do an excellent job of getting these folks out safely.
Yeah, it looks like they're doing exactly that, the Mesa Fire Department. One last question for you. Where's the child? Was the child taken out earlier?
Yeah, before the crews got here, the child was taken out. I just spoke to mom and child. Again, this young girl was in a car seat. It looked like there were some bystanders that got her out early on. She was securely in there. She's with mom now. She's smiling, and they're just concerned to make sure that grandma and grandpa are doing well, and then they are. And so the girl here, the family's doing well. We're just giving them just reassurance that everybody's going to be okay.
All right, Forrest, great job for us this morning here up in the Fort McDowell News Chopper. So there you go at this scene at near Brown on Country Club, northbound Country Club, folks. As you approach the 202, you can see there that one car, one lane is open as the firefighters have been working to cut the roof off of this rolled over SUV on the side of the road, and they've got everybody out safe. Awesome job by the Mesa Fire Department.
And Bruce, just wanted to add, the technology is amazing that you can zoom that far in, because I can see you're pretty far up in the air. That's amazing.
Oh, well, thanks a lot, Scott. Appreciate that, buddy.
All right, thank goodness. It looks like they're going to be okay.
Exactly.